They're an aggressive team, so I wasn't going to really kind of give in and just throw like what I threw we can. Fastball down the middle and my sliders. You're trying to give them a lot of credit because they've been hot and all their pitching staff and their hitters are really hot right now. So there's no real break in their lineup at all. And it's just like if you get 2-0, it's almost like you'd rather try to pitch to the next guy or not trying to walk too many guys, but especially later on in the game, I felt a lot better with my command and kind of get the game plan, try to figure out what they're doing, and I feel like I attacked a little bit better, just executed a little bit better too.
Ned said you thought things are coming along since you were injured. You feel like you're almost back?
Yeah, I feel way better. I was telling him earlier this week that this is the first week I've had in a while that I haven't had, like in between starts, having any type of injury or discomfort while you're throwing a bullpen. It's nice to be able to work on things, and I felt like I had a really good bullpen this week and really good work, and it showed later on in the game. But first inning, got there a little bit. The second inning for sure, just put myself into trouble. But there's still minor adjustments that need to be made. That maybe a little bit of bad habits from being protecting injury and all that stuff. So, but that's just mentally relieving when you can go in between starts and worry about pitching and making those adjustments rather than trying to deal with injuries and feeling it every time you're throwing a bullpen.
Do you still have to do any treatment or anything, or you just?
Yeah, a lot of still a lot of that. Just you don't want to ignore it. It's less than it was, and it's pretty much to the point now. It's like in between starts is kind of normal, but there's little things that I've added just to warm it up a little bit more, because now it just feels like a little more than a sore muscle, but it gets a little tighter than some of the other ones, and you just got to loosen it up every day.
Is there a sense of pressure too, without Carnes and without Duffy, to stay in the rotation?
A little bit, yeah. Like we're all banged up, and you can tell. And that's what a lot of guys talked about. Like Vargy can keep pitching the way he is, and Jason and I, we know we can pitch better than we have been, and it's just only be a lot better. That's what I keep telling myself. We can only get better. And to see some good things from us, and and Scopeland is just he's got his outing short yesterday, but for the most part, his debut was pretty good.
You mentioned kind of how hot Houston is. When you fall behind the count, it seems like you're in trouble. They look very confident right now. 10 in a row is something to, I guess, respect when they come in, right?
Yeah. They're all kind of feeding off each other offensively and pitching wise. They have a great bullpen to close out their games, and we saw that early in the year, and there's a reason why they have the best record in baseball. They have a deep lineup, deep rotation, and deep bullpen, so that's a recipe for kind of throwing 10 games, winning streaks out there, and now 11.